And today I have with me my friend Emmanuel Roro. He is an Ethiopian Jew, born and raised in Israel. His parents came here from Ethiopia. My brother, I'm so blessed to have you with me tonight, and you're going to be hearing from Emmanuel in just a few minutes. He's a worship leader, a song leader, a musician, and he's got a really interesting life's journey for us. And he really grew up in Israel kind of fighting two battles. On the one hand, he's a Messianic Jew, a Jewish believer in Jesus, so he's a minority there. And then as an Ethiopian Jew, he's coming and he's in a way, has to fight his way, for his place here as well. But Emmanuel, I don't want to tell your story. Share with our audience today just shalom and what you think would be helpful for them to hear.
Yeah, first of all, shalom to you, Rabbi, and all of you watching around the world. I'm so happy to be here and just celebrating the Feast of Sukkot. Best place to celebrate it here in Jerusalem. And yeah, my life is like growing up as a Ethiopian believing Jew, believing in Yeshua. It's like living in two different worlds. Actually, my parents taught us one thing at home, and actually when I was in preschool, I was in a religious school, Orthodox school. So they taught us different things at all. So I was growing up in two worlds, hearing two different things, but the grace of God and a lot of grace, and indeed, he just pulled me since young age, and I was in his house and dwelled there.
Yeah. So you were sharing with me earlier that, as a young person, you were kind of being advised, if I understood correctly, Emmanuel, even by your parents, listen, don't tell people you're a believer in Yeshua, just keep it quiet. But as you aged, you came into your own and you said, you know what, no, I'm not going to be a secret believer. I'm going to be a strong believer in the land, despite the oppression or the lack of reception that you're receiving. You're going to take your stand with Yeshua and suffer even as he suffered.
Yeah, because people are going to call you names, people are going to point at you and tell you, we don't accept Yeshua here. This is a forbidden character. We don't want to hear anything about him. And as I see nowadays, people actually wants to go to the forbidden. God wants to go to hear more about Yeshua. So it's that thing is like there is harvest. You just need the workers to go there and just spread the gospel, spread the truth about Yeshua. Yeah, we may suffer, we may get oppression, but I think God is faithful. And we are here to serve him. This is what I'm meaning.
And he's building his kingdom.
Amen.
I don't know, everybody, if you got that, but I wanted you to be clear that what Emmanuel is sharing is that when he was younger, the door was so closed here in Israel for people to be open to listening to the good news of Messiah. But what he's saying is that that door is opening, that people are interested now, and now you're sharing that they're even curious, they even want to hear. So Daystar audience, we want to keep on praying for the peace of Jerusalem and keep on lifting up the Jewish people, even as Paul did when he was praying for their salvation. So, Emmanuel, where are you a worship leader at?
I actually worship in my city in Netanya, an Ethiopian congregation, Saint Jew, and actually worship all over the land, from the south to the north. Yeah.
And Emmanuel was telling me earlier that the time is coming, he's seeing a greater unity in the body of Messiah here in Israel, where there's different people that are part of different congregations. They might have slightly different theology, coming from different parts of the world, slightly different customs, but even those barriers are beginning to fall, where believers are coming together.
Yeah, that's true, that the younger generation brings a new fresh wind of unity. And this is really excites me because there is power in unity, When Yeshua works, he loves to take a group of people together and work. This is not like one-man mission, it's like a body mission. Yeshua is the head and we are the body, and we need to cooperate together and work together for his kingdom. And I see that going with the young generation more and more, and so really excites me.
You know what else, Emmanuel, was encouraging to me when you shared with me your father who's living in Israel. He loves my broadcast, Discovering the Jewish Jesus. And so it's great to know, Daystar, that we're reaching people in Israel. We might not hear about it all the time, but people are watching, Jewish people are watching. We're encouraging the believers here and reaching even Jewish people that will never let us know that they're watching, but they're watching.
Oh, yes.
Now, you've got a song that you wrote.
Yes.
That you're gonna sing for us now, and tell us the name of your song and what it means, and then we're gonna show. Emmanuel recorded this for us yesterday, and we're gonna turn to that in just a second. But before we do, tell us about the writing of this song, Emmanuel.
Yeah, the writing of the song happened when we wanted to do a march around Jerusalem. Me and a few friends went to do that, and our verse was "Awake, because your light has come." You know, in Isaiah it's written. So the name of the song is Yeshua Or, who is our light. Yeshua is the light. So Jerusalem, arise, your light has come. And we actually wrote that in one night, this song, and then went over Jerusalem and sang that song. So this is the story about this song.
That's beautiful, brother. That
yeah.
glory, one night.
One night, God, yes.
Let's roll that song.